We arrive at the Marasi camp at sunset. A giant fireball disappears into the desert. Among the shrubs in the distance, a forest of wind turbines is rising to power India's future. But behind me, as families here have done across generations, two young women throw buckets into a stone-lined well, pulling hard on tattered ropes. Their containers filled with water for the evening, they walk together back to their village in the Thar Desert south of Jaisalmer. It is here, not far from the Pakistan border, that the future for the country is written daily. On one hand, an ancient culture defined by 1,000-year-old traditions. On the other, a nation looking to assert itself on the world stage. I arrive in the last light of the day, greeted by Ganwar Khan, his robes blowing in the hot breeze. Inside his family's simple one-room rock and mud home, we gather on the carpet for chai, and outside we hear the women doing the same. And across the yard, a neighbor ties up his horse for the night. By morning, chores are underway, and the youngest girls set off to fetch water. Ganwar motions for me to sit. He wants to tell me a story about how his brother died of dehydration in the desert just 2 weeks ago. Sawar translates.
Around 5 or something he wake, and he tried to get here, but that time tornado, big tornado storm came, and no electricity, so he confused, and time of he reach here, coming this place, he went other wrong direction. And whole night he been walking. Then 11 something he reached one place where there was water, everything, but as he's mentally not okay, he thought if he touch water and take directly, then people kill him. And he already, because no water in body, lose, like control, so no working, so he couldn't reach even until to the water well. It's very close to here somewhere. And he just sitting and without water, he's just like bad way of dying, because when no water, I don't know how happened. This happened and he died.
As the world talks about climate change and resiliency, here in one dry corner of India, we're reminded that this is a story of people on the front lines of the world's biggest story, the daily struggle to survive in a water-challenged world. For Circle of Blue, I'm J. Carl Ganter in Rajasthan, India.